One of the most rare Soweto Derbies you'll ever find. 5 goals, 3 in the first half, 2 in the second half. Absolutely amazing end-to-end game. Fans got their money's worth. What an amazing game. Orlando Pirates win it at the end after coming back from 2 goals down on 2 separate occasions. So let's get into the match highlights. This was definitely an anomaly for Soweto Derby. Unpredictable, end-to-end. Let's get into the match highlights as it happened. Listen, the first thing that we need to start at is the Yusuf Mart tackle. This is a horrendous tackle. This tackle had to be a red card. There's no other way about it. I don't care if it's first 5 minutes within the game. I don't care if it's a Soweto Derby. I don't care. There's going to be challenges. You know, you have to make your presence felt. I don't care. This one is not allowed. This tackle was banned a long time ago. This is what we classify as a leg breaker. Should not be allowed by any definition. It is a red card, and a red card should have been given. I have no idea how they missed this one. He is high, he is reckless, he is out of control, and he's endangering the safety of an opponent. He could have ended Saleng's career. He definitely could have ended the player's career there. He had to go off straight away. Let's restart the game with Chiefs down to 10 men. That's a bad call from the referees. I don't know if the linesman had any view of it, but this should have been a red card. It's clear as day. No arguing. Very lucky to stay on the pitch. Then Chiefs took the lead with Ashley Dupree. Ashley Dupree in his previous game has come under fire for underperforming, for missing one-on-ones, but today he looked like a man that was full of confidence. He didn't look shaken, strong mentality, absolutely brilliant finish for the first one. I think, let's be honest, Libito goes to sleep. From Pirates' point of view, that's it. Chiefs didn't have a lot of intricate play. It wasn't a big build-up. It was just a quick pass into the back. Libito goes to sleep on the right-hand side, and Ashley Dupree pounces. It's very quick, and I think the choice of finish is amazing. On his weaker foot, top corner, near post, unstoppable. What a finish. He did not look like a man lacking confidence in today's game. What a finish, what a goal. Besides that, Libiso had an amazing game, and we'll get into that later. But that's the only moment where I feel like he really just went to sleep. Pirates equalized with Saleng. What a goal. I thought it was a brilliant move by Orlando Pirates, pressing Chiefs high. Again, Chiefs mistake at the back, very costly, led to a goal. That's it. There's really nothing to say. From both teams, I guess, lapses in concentrations at the back. For Chiefs, they lose the ball. Pirates play some 1-2 quick passes. Saleng, I thought he should pass it the first time. I think it was to Mufugeng, who was a great option. But after taking the touch, there was no other option. He had to hit it, and he hit it well near post. Probably the keeper's thinking he might curl it to the right, far post, but he went near post. Absolutely great finish, and Saleng is back on form. He's went into the starting lineup. He's went into the big game again, and he's delivered. He started to deliver again. And there was another incident. This time it was a penalty shout for Orlando Pirates. Mabasa really touches the ball towards the back of him. For me, that's worth more of a conversation. Was he in full control of that play? He gets past. He's in the box. He has to turn back. He has to turn back because he's surrounded. He's flooded by Kaizer Chiefs players and defenders running back into the box to probably block a shot or something. He takes a touch, gets it out of his feet, gets it past the defender. I guess it's an intentional touch by him, but he just gets barged into. Outside of the box, I feel like that's a foul. That's obstruction. That's given. In the penalty box, that's more of a conversation, right? Is it enough for a penalty? That is a thing. Not every foul that would be given outside of the box is a foul that would be given in the penalty box. To be fair, I'm not too mad at this one. I think probably it could have been a penalty. I would accept that. But from the referee's point of view, if you didn't feel like that's enough, you can understand why. And, I'm not mad at it. It's okay. It's okay. We don't have VAR. We don't have to dilly-dally around these sort of decisions. No penalty given. I do think outside of the box, like I said, it's a foul. And I'm not too mad if the referee didn't give a penalty here, because it looks like Mabasa knew that he had been surrounded. He had probably lost the ball, and it's also a little bit of a coming together. So I have sympathy on the officials for that one. Chiefs took the lead just before halftime. Ashley Dupree again, and this time, what a move by Kaizer Chiefs. That was a brilliant move, some quick touches, and I think the pre-assist for me needs to be talked about more. I am not sure who it was, but he took the ball, touched it in front of him, pushed it, and then released it at the perfect time for the perfect pass, and it was Pule Mori with the assist. Took a touch, played at the same time. Great run by Ashley Dupree. I think his touch was bad. His first touch actually was not the best because the ball rose up because of his bad touch, but that seemed to have worked for him. Then he hit it on sort of the half volley again into the top corner. That was his choice of finishing today, Ashley Dupree. And he was on the hat-trick. And he was on form. Chiefs were leading, back in the lead again, going to halftime. And let's be honest, besides that move for me, besides Chiefs' 2 goals, I do not think Chiefs play good football. I think it was very frustrating if you're a Chiefs fan to watch the football that Chiefs were playing in the first half. It seemed like Kaizer Chiefs were willing to sit back and hit Orlando Pirates on the counter. Yes, it was very effective, but the question is that sustainable? Is that a sustainable way of playing? For me, I'll tell you what, when Pirates took the lead in the last 20 minutes of the game, when Chiefs were chasing and trailing, that's where we saw the real Chiefs. That's where we saw how Chiefs are supposed to play. Dictating the ball, pressing high. Whenever they were losing it, they would win it back almost immediately. They were well organized. They were putting pressure on the Orlando Pirates defense. They were putting crosses in the box. And more importantly, they were building up play with intention to score. You could see what they were trying to do. They were going forward. They were being aggressive and on the front foot. Besides the last 20 minutes of the game, I did not see that from Kaizer Chiefs. And that's my only criticism. I am not sure if that was the game plan. I'm not sure if that was the strategy or the tactic. At some point, it was working in the first half, but it didn't work. At the end of the day, you come away with nothing. It will be disappointing. And because you lose the game, questions are asked about the tactics and the strategy. You know, the way Chiefs lost today is actually on paper not as bad as it looks. But I do think they did not play well. They didn't dominate the game for large spells of the match. And for me, that's the only criticism. Going into the equalizer by Orlando Pirates in the second half, Libito, I'm not sure if it's Soweto debut, but it's definitely his first Orlando Pirates goal. What a strike, what a hit. He had one thing in his mind. He just took the touch, fixed it, and once it was in position, he was hitting it. He was not having a conversation with anyone. He didn't want any other option. He was not thinking of a cross or a pass or going back and restarting play. He was like, I'm hitting this one, and he hit it well. He's absolutely put his laces through that one, perfectly placed as well with the strike. No chance for the keeper. It just flew past him, okay? That's a goal, probably goal of the game. And the last goal, the winning goal from Saleng, again, probably my man of the match. We know Masangwane won man of the match. She was good, entertaining as well, and got some assists. And in this game, I think Saleng got back to his finishing best. His choice of finish in this one, the chip, seemed pretty simple. He made it look very easy, but very effective, very calm, very adept and sure at what he was trying to do, and therefore deserved the goal. Put in a brilliant performance for me. That's why I'm saying man of the match. I think defensively he contributed as well and was running all over the field. He was everywhere to be found today. So what an amazing Soweto Derby. Pirates win it 3-2 at the end. They hold on and they will leapfrog Chiefs. I guess it was tight between the two teams. I think it was a point in it between the two teams, and it's very simple, right? The impact of this result it has on the log is in relation to the race for second place and the race for Champions League football. For African Champions League football, for CAF, Orlando Pirates are into second right now, although they have played a few games more than other teams. The distance is not too big in between the teams. There's a lot of goal difference there and a very few points separating probably the top 2 and the top 7. In this case, it's more damaging for Kaizer Chiefs. Because let's be fair, the league is over. I think Sundowns have wrapped the league up a long time ago. I'm not even sure that they've lost. Sundowns haven't even lost the game. The league is wrapped up by Sundowns. Mamelodi Sundowns have taken the league. It's a matter of time. It's really just a matter of time. So everyone else really has to compete by doing their best. Best place finish, if it's not first, has to be second. And both these teams should be fighting for the league, and if not, at least second place. So it's not that tight within it. Probably Chiefs will be back, they'll bounce back, but I do feel like it's more of a damaging result for Kaizer Chiefs, a damaging loss, because it has impact on the morale of the players and the morale of the coach and the pressure that comes on the club, because Chiefs has not been performing well as a whole. Pirates have won a few cup trophies here and there. It looks like Orlando Pirates are comfortable with just becoming a cup competition side. And I'm not sure if that's the real indicator of consistency. For me, it's not. For me, you have to challenge for the league week in, week out. Kaizer Chiefs as well need to come back, getting to their best. It looks like finishing in the top 8 is good enough these days, but it's not. They should be at least competing for Champions League football. And for Kaizer Chiefs, and I believe Calvin Johnson's interview was more damaging. I don't feel like he defended his players enough. I don't feel like he's come out and really fought for his players against the press. And for me, just be a little bit more positive. Chiefs scored 2 goals and they had the lead twice. They blew it, but I feel like he threw his players under the bus. It's true, Chiefs did make some mistakes, yes, but I don't know. Maybe just back the boys a little bit, especially in this tough time. That's of course, it's my personal opinion. I don't know how it affects players, but I think Chiefs will be back. Hopefully this is not a very scathing loss to their confidence and the players' confidence. I think they will think that they were probably in the game for large parts of it. They were obviously leading for large parts of the game. So unfortunate for them not to even get a point away from this result. But besides that, stadium was absolutely packed. It was a sold-out event, and the fans got their money's worth. They saw 5 goals. They saw both teams score. It was a roller coaster of emotions for both sets of fans. I hope you enjoyed the Soweto Derby. I hope you enjoyed the match today. Please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.